Hello, welcome to RTD Math Academy. My name is Gina and I'm one of your instructors. You have a few other instructors, Mark and Kyle, and we'll be working through this course together. You'll hear our voices and you'll see some of our work. Let's get started today with some factors. A nice easy concept that came from grade 9. So this is a bit of a review, but we all know that a review sometimes is necessary, especially in math because it can be easily forgotten. So we're going to start with lesson 1.1. The factors of a number n are any number that can be part of a product to multiply to n. You think about that and it says, what does that mean? Well, let's take, for example, the number 12. I'm just working off to the side here. Okay. When we're trying to find all of the numbers that we can find to make a product to multiply to 12, it's really a tongue twister. So let's just think about instead, another way to look at it is if a number evenly divides into that number. So for example, if we take 12 and we divide it by 5, we don't get a nice number at the end of the day. We get a number, but it's a decimal number or a fraction number. We call that a rational number. And we have 12 divided by 5. We know 5 times tables is 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5 is not actually a factor of 12. So instead, let's start with a list of numbers that we do know. I always like to start with the easiest number, the number 1. It's awesome because it's easy. So I'm going to say if I know what 12 divided by 1 is, I know that 12 divided by 1 is just itself. Anything divided by 1 is itself. So we can say that 1 is a factor of 12, but also that 12 is a factor of 12. Right? I'm going to keep going up the list, and I'm going to go with the number 2, next easiest number. So I know if I took 12 and divided it by 2, because 12 is even, I'm going to get half of 12, which is 6. So I know that 2 multiplied by 6 is also going to multiply to 12. So now all of a sudden we have 4 factors, 1, 12, 2, and 6. So we're going to keep going systematically in the list. I'm going to go to the number 3. I think about my 3 times tables, and I say I could check out what 12 divided by 3 is. Well, 12 divided by 3 is 4, so I know that I can write 4 down here. Okay. And now here's the beauty of my little system that I've got going on here. We've got the numbers 1, 2, and 3 and their partners, right? 4, 6, and 12 that multiply to get to 12. From there, I don't actually have to worry about going any higher because I can see 4s on the lists. Let me explain what I mean. We started with 1, we found its partner. We started with 2, we found its partner. Then we had 3, we found its partner. 4 has 3 as a partner. So let's go up to the number 5. Well, we already talked about 5. 5 doesn't work, right? 5 itself, we know is not going to be evenly divisible or evenly divided into 12. 6, lucky for us, is already on the list. So let's check 7. 12 divided by 7, that's not going to be a nice even number, so 7's out. Let's check 8. 12 divided by 8, both even, so you'd think it might work, but nope, 8 doesn't work out to a nice whole number at the end of the day. Then let's check out 9. 9 doesn't work either, that's for sure, because 12 divided by 9 is going to give me a fraction or a decimal. Same thing happens with 10 and 11. And if we go 12 divided by 12, we know the answer is 1. The answer is already in my list. So if I start with the smallest, simplest number and I work up an increment by an increment by an increment until I've exhausted the list, we know we've exhausted the list when we see the next number on the other side. So now we have the factors of the number 12. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, just like we got in our list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12.